Hey, everybody. I wanted to share some, I guess, advice, red flags you should really notice when, you're dating somebody or in a relationship of any kind with someone. And these are these are things that I wish I had known going into relationships and friendships. And God, I just look back and I wish I had known these things because, my God, it can swallow you up inside, and because you don't realize how awful it can be to just sit there and wonder, what are you doing wrong? And I'm not saying that you should be afraid. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying to be afraid or paranoid about these things. It's just a lot of people on the internet are getting hurt, and I'm not saying the internet is the problem. I'm saying that as people, we need to be careful and notice these things, because if we don't, we just get hurt, and that's not okay. It's never okay to hurt somebody. It's never okay to say terrible and horrible things to another. I made mistakes, and I'm not gonna preach about the mistakes I made, but we all should take everything someone says or does with a grain of salt, especially if you just met them. There are a lot of flags to tell you about someone's real personality. Another One thing I wish I had known in life when I was younger was an angel shot. And just finding out what this is, an angel shot is a code phrase that anyone should be able to use when you feel uncomfortable in a public place, such as like a bar, party, club. An angel shot is a code word or code phrase to tell a bartender or staff member that you are uncomfortable and you're afraid. Now, I don't suggest just using this willy-nilly. Don't use it unless you absolutely feel like this person or stranger is going to hurt you if they find out that you're seeking help. I, as a young individual, did not know this stuff. And so I didn't know how to approach getting help. And I get that a lot of people don't know this stuff, and that's kind of the reason I want to let people be aware that there are ways to get help, and there are ways to express that you're in pain or need help. And I want to be that. I don't want to be that voice that you should know your value, because you shouldn't need someone like me to say that you're worth something. You have to know your own worth too. It, it's not the same if you just go to a content creator and say, "Oh, you really saved me," or "Oh, you really speak the voice I wanted to be." That's great. And I'm not saying don't do that stuff. I'm saying that you also have to know your worth and don't rely on a content creator to give you worth, because you're worth something, no matter who you are. And that doesn't give you an excuse to bully others who may not feel like they're worthy. I would love the world to be a better place. I really would. And I want it to be a better place. But to make that change, there has to be effort. And I'm not dissing humanity for things that it can't control. I'm more disappointed with myself. Thank you. I I as I want to help people. I do. It's a crazy world. It is a crazy world, and a lot of people should be a lot nicer about things that they do and say to others, because it's it's not a right place to be. Now, I'm not saying that guys or girls are the problem. Everybody's the problem. I'm not a feminist, so I'm not going to say that guys are specifically the problem. They're not. There are just as many guys who are getting sexually harassed and abused, and they don't come out because they're not supposed to express their feelings, or no one will believe them, because we've been a society based on the woman is the weaker value. And it shouldn't be like that. A person is a person. It doesn't matter what gender they are. No one gender is better than the other. There are instances where women have gotten off the hook. How did I make that avatar? I made it in Vroid Studio, which is free to download. It's free to download, it's free to use with the basic model stuff. And if you want to add something, you can draw it out and add it. I don't know if it works on phone, but I know it works on laptops and computers. No one person should be in control of anybody. And it blows my mind that um, the world is the way it is. Like, why do we have to be this way? Oversensitive. And when did becoming called a ma'am or miss? I. But yeah, if you have questions about Vroid models, Vroid is 3D, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's 3D models. I don't know too much about Vroid Studio, but yeah, I can direct you to where I made the model. I'm just, I don't know. I just kind of woke up and was like, yeah, well, there are some things I wish I had known, things that should have been said to me that I wish I had known in the past. But yeah, I feel like just chatting with you guys is something that I can do to let you vent your problems and talk about things that bother you or questions you may have. That's what I want when I do these just like chilling out uh streams. I just feel like people would rather like to chat about their problems and their frustrations and kind of be that person for them. And no, I'm not asking for details or drama or names or anything. If there's something bothering you and you have no one to talk to, don't be afraid to just. How are kids? Oh God. You are dirty. Kids made. You sir are very dirty. You're a dirty. But I can't say that that's not a valid question because you are allowed to ask the question. I can't go into specific details on stream, but kids are made from a man and a woman and should be consensual reproductive activities. And then there is a period of time that is close to a year, and the woman will give birth. And that is all I'm allowed to say on stream because that conversation you should have had with your dad. Hello, welcome, and thank you for the follow. Today's just gonna be like ask questions, talk about what you want to talk about. I don't have really a written narrative, but yeah, this is a place to just talk. Bro, saying words I don't even know. Smart. Thank you for thinking I'm smart. But yeah, today is just kind of ask your questions, talk about what you want, and yeah. Also, I think you've all noticed my really my latest follower little thing. That's where you can get your little name posted up here. But yeah, there are things I wish I had known, like the angel shot. If you feel like you're in danger and someone's harassing you and you don't want them to know, you can just go up to a bar and go, "Hey, can I get an angel shot?" So yeah, that's a safe way to uh let someone know that you feel like you're threatened or in danger. Yeah, sure. What's an angel shot? An angel shot is a that's me. An angel shot is a coded phrase to say, hey, I need help. For example, like say you're at a party. What's a back? What what's a back shot? A back shot is, are we talking sports back shot or are we talking like a drink back shot? Yeah, it does. So, for an example, for an angel shot, say I'm at a party and this guy is making me really uncomfortable. He's not leaving me alone. He's being kind of aggressive. I say, hold on, I'm gonna go get a drink. I would go up to the bar and I would say, hey, can I get an angel shot? The bartender would be like, who? And I would describe what they're wearing. And he'd go, okay. So, yeah, it's a discreet way at a party or a bar or a club to say, hey, I need help. I feel like I'm threatened or I'm in danger. Don't go using that willy nilly, though. A back shot in basketball is when you hit the ball onto the backboard and it goes in. Yeah, but if angel shot is common knowledge, you might as well tell him what's happening straight up, no? Um, well, here's the thing. And here's the thing. It's not really common knowledge because it's just recently come to light in the media, in social media. So not a lot of people know what an angel shot is or know what it does. Like people see TikToks of like bartenders being like, "Yeah, okay, I'll take care of that," or vice versa. As it's just coming to light on TikTok and YouTube and all this stuff, I would say it's really not common knowledge because this is the first thing to hit the it's the newest thing to hit the fan of social media. So it's really not new, but it's stuff that people should have known. So no, I wouldn't say it's common knowledge. Do you like nuts? Um, what kind of nuts we talking here? 'Cause I like peanuts. I like cashews. Thank you for the follow. Like the white. Are you making innuendos? Ah, God, you're making innuendos. Yeah, never heard of it either. Don't really understand it. Would probably, I would probably just ask for help if I need help. And that's fine. I will answer your question in a minute. Um, but yeah, if you really that straightforward person, like, hey, this person is bothering me, I need help, go for it. But if you're scared and fear what the guy's gonna do to you or woman, not gonna say that all the people who do bad things are men, because that's wrong. Women are just as equally can be as aggressive and abusive. And sir, you are dirty. You are a doggy. But on the other hand, not unappreciated. I am, yes, I will not disagree that I am not into a man, but to be honest, a woman is far more likely to be afraid of a man than vice versa. Just don't be a just don't be a puss. Hey now. Now let's be nice. Nobody here is a pussy. Nobody here is a pussy. Unless you're calling me a pussycat, which you are sadly mistaken. Um, I wouldn't say that a woman is more likely to be afraid of a man because I feel like everyone can be afraid of anyone. Anyone can be afraid of a person. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman. I'm a bit of a... No, don't self-hate. You're not a pussy. You are a beautiful human being. Hey. Not in my chat, sir. I'm not allowed to say that. And that's fine. Just no racial slurs in my chat, please. You get one warning. Yeah, but if someone is twice your size, it's a lot easier to be afraid of them, and then vice versa. Stereotyping guys are bigger. Not always the case. I'm not saying that the stereotypical thing is not a thing. I'm saying that everybody has the right to be afraid of somebody. That is what I'm saying. Someone in the chat, this chat needs to take a chill pill. I gotta go. I got you. You got me. Chill shot. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not saying that the stereotypical thing doesn't happen. I'm saying I don't need that warning. Okay, if you don't need that warning, then I will retract my warning. I'm not saying the stereotypical thing doesn't happen. I'm saying that we shouldn't normalize that women are afraid of men because they come off assertive or threatening. I'm saying that everyone is equally at fault for what they do. It's not believe all women because there are some women who will manipulate the system that way. They will act the way that a stereotypical scared woman will. And that's not okay. That is not to say that men can't be afraid or men can't be frightening, because that's invalid. They can be frightening. Just as much as a woman can be frightening. I feel you just from my experience, they usually don't get scared by a woman, but if another guy comes up to me twice as scared, I might slightly intimidate, just slightly. And that's perfect. I'm not saying your experience is wrong. And I'm not saying that any experience other than that is wrong. And just slightly? Do we need to have a conversation? For a woman like hot and they're hella strong, bro. There are females that are hella ripped. Yes, there are. There are a lot of women that are hella ripped. If you look at a 6'5" with loaded with muscles, fair. But 5'4" skinny girl, I don't think many guys are gonna be afraid of, you know. I mean, that is fair. There is that from a perspective of just looking at someone, that is fair. Now, I'm not gonna say that skinny girl can't hit any harder, can't hit any less hard, because that's wrong. Someone can look skinny and can hit real hard. But if we're talking based on look alone, yes, I could see how a 6'5" woman that is completely ripped would be intimidating. If we're talking if we're talking based on look alone, yes, I can see how a 6'5" woman who's completely ripped would be intimidating. And not downplaying anyone's experiences here, because that's not what we're about. Because that's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here for that. Because we're not here for that. We're not here to downplay anyone. They scare you, just weird them. No, I don't promote violence. We don't promote violence here. We don't promote violence here. Just weird out. Problem solved. Oh, weird them out. Okay, the font was a little small. I apologize. Weirding them out, yes, is a good tactic. Stepping away is also a very good tactic. Bro. Bro, how was your day? It's all right. It's like 6:50. It's like 6:56 here. That's no. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying that anyone is wrong. There's nobody wrong. Well, unless you're like, I'm gonna fucking shoot them. There's a huge delay, by the way. Yeah, I know. There's like an 18-second delay that says on my thing, but, and I'm keeping an eye on my bitrate. I apologize. The delay might be because of my Wi-Fi. It's not the greatest. What mic you got, Shotty? Uh, just a basic mic, like a basic headphone mic for now. I'm kind of just new to streaming. I'm really new to streaming, so I don't have the greatest setup in the world. And I apologize for any delay you might be having. Hey yo, what thing? Sus, bro. I'm new to stream. I'm new to streaming on Twitch. I don't know the specific brand of my headphones, no. And hey, yo, I ain't sus. Your comment about white nuts was sus, sir. Can you do everyone a favor and just be normal? Giving me weird vibes, not gonna lie. Him or me? Because we're just having a conversation. You direct the conversation, not me. I thought I was being pretty genuine and human. Ah, let's all take a moment, calm down, take a deep breath. No one needs to be overly sus. It's time to calm down. Sorry if I'm a little twitchy. It might be my lighting that is the problem of my twitchiness. Sorry, was a bit mean, dunno, giving me wrong vibes. Well, it's okay. It's okay. We can all just take a breath, calm down. No need to over rationalize each other. We can all just calm down, come back to the conversation, and change topic. It's that easy. No one needs to self-hate each other. No one needs to call each other out. You're allowed to feel what you feel, and you're allowed to say what you feel. We just need to be respectful in how we say it. Back to conversation topics, shall we? Yes, we can go back to conversation topics. What topic would you like to discuss? That is stream appropriate, please. We need to stay stream appropriate. But yeah, things I there are things I wish I had known, there are things I wish I had said or other things. But that's okay. Okay, what intimidates you? Yeah, what about them? Are you saying that those specific dwarves intimidate you? So outside ticketed movies, The Hobbit, look, no movies, badass fantasy dwarves, and it pisses me off. Ah, so you're saying that the dwarves are not badass enough, or too badass enough. Welcome back. Welcome back. The only thing I could find of the world my Warcraft movie, but they are only four. They're only there for 4 minutes. Oh, are you mad? Am I married? Um, I I don't want to speak on my personal preferences or give too much information about my personal life. So, I respectfully do not wish to answer that question. Out of respect for my partner in personal life and the fact that I do not wish to speak on personal matters. So, no, I'm not gonna answer that question. They are fucking badass. Kind of cute. I have to I have this giant love for dwarves, and I just hate the fact that they aren't loved by movie makers. And that's fair. That is absolutely fair. Fantasy dwarves need to be included in more fantasy movies. It's a shame that they're not. It really is really sad that they are not included in a lot of fantasy movies because how is that fair? They deserve more love. That is absolutely fair. That is absolutely fair. They do deserve more love. They deserve more screen time. They deserve to be in movies because dwarves are amazing. They come up with amazing things. And to not allow them to be in a movie is wrong. What's a dwarf? Um, fantasy dwarves are fantasy dwarves are a race of men to 4'5" to 5'1", and they are known for their craftsmanship, their strength, and their amazing architect. I mean, yeah, especially one that could make like stonemason look like artistry. Like, who doesn't love that? The man's stonemasonry and combat would be immaculately over perspective. Who would not love that man protecting you? It is a shame the fact that they are stubborn as hell. Stubborn little fucks are who are obsessed with tradition. Yes, they are. They absolutely are. They absolutely are. They absolutely are. They are stubborn, they are fierce, they are angry, and they can drink like the best of them. What's not to love? Ooh, do you know Warhammer? Yes, I do. I do know Warhammer. A dwarf is, yeah. Goku still slams in base. Yeah, I mean, he does. So a few years ago, my friend tried to get me into Warhammer, right? For 2 years, he's been unable to convince me since it's so expensive. which is fair. If you don't got the money for it, you don't have to do it. Fair is fair. Omoka Mina. Hi, Ellie. We're just having friendly chatting stream. But then when I was with him in the story, he said a few magic words, half dwarf. Now I have a case full of with half dwarf mini reads, and people say I'm obsessed with dwarves. Poof. What are your thoughts on the Predator? Uh, the movie The Predator or the character The Predator? How are you, love? I'm good. I'm so sorry I couldn't hang out with you last night. I fell asleep. I was really tired. But yeah, I'm really good. The movie Predator is I it's a very classic movie for alien type movies. Both. My feelings on the character is that there's really no rhyme or reason to what he does other than the fact that a primal urge to hunt things. It's also insanely hard to hide from him due to his ability to see only in infrared, which, if you don't know what infrared is, they can see heat. He has a primal need, the sneeze. It's all right. I should sleep right now. Wound up doing logo gift for a friend. That's great. I'm I mean, you should sleep, definitely. It's like 7:12 for me. But S, Ellie, you should definitely sleep. But that was a very nice thing to do for a friend. Yeah, you did wake up a little early. Yeah, you're an hour ahead of me. Aw, it's okay. You don't have to be sad. But yeah, what am I doing up so early? I went to bed really early last night, so I kind of woke up and was like, hey, I'll just do a little chat stream. It'll be all right. Woke up to my boss texting me asking instead of 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. if I'll stay to 7 till 7 a.m. Like, bro, I mm, that's one extra hour. Is he willing? That's like one extra hour. But you have to take into consideration that if you're scheduled for 4 to 6, that one more hour is absolutely. Have a good one, Yoi. Hope to see you around. I hope to see you around. Just at me next time you want to hang out, and I'll try to see if I can make it. If I'm not absolutely exhausted. I gotta go, bro. Bye! Honey, that's 3 hours. Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't do the math right, okay? I've never been good at math. Who needs math? Probably a lot of people. But yeah, that's 3 hours of overtime. And if he's not willing to pay you overtime, I would say no. I told her that I could come in 7 p.m. tomorrow, then sure. She was like, got you. Probably a lot of people need math. Fuck, you stole my line. I mean, I'm apologizing. But yeah, if they're not willing to pay you overtime for work that you wouldn't normally do, I would have said no. But that's me, so you can do what you like. It is entirely up to you, Ellie. You can do as you please. You are your own grown woman. Lol, bro, graduated math degree and already have overtime. Just look, just because I have a 30-second delay, 30 seconds later doesn't mean you steal my line. I am so sorry. Yeah, I forgot you graduated with a math degree. God, I'm still on sleep brain. So it's like $800 just worth the OT, and it's not counting shit, different and detention pay. I mean, yeah, fair. Um, so Ellie, I've got a question for you. Do you know what an angel shot is? We don't need thinking skills for jobs, let's be honest. I think you need to have a thought process to do a job, sir. Shift different range of 1.25 an hour and 1.60 an hour. Diffusion pay of 7.25 an hour for every hour over 40 Z's. Nope. What's an angel shot? Thinking overrated. An angel shot is a code phrase that you can say at clubs and bars if you're being sexually harassed and don't want your harasser to know what it is. I got I got extra 36 hours next week. At least I'm not the only one. That doesn't, hey, not knowing what an angel shot is not the problem. The problem is that a lot of people aren't told of these phrases that could actually potentially help them in dire situations like being sexually harassed and you feel in danger. That's not a bad thing to not know what an angel shot is. An angel shot is essentially hee hee Derek. I me personally, I wish I had known about Angel Shot because it would have saved me a lot of trouble. But yeah, more people need to be educated on what an Angel Shot is. Just tell them straight up. Well, I mean, yes, in some cases, telling them straight up would help, but if if you're afraid, just yell out. He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do shit if everyone's watching. I mean, yes, but there's also that part of your brain that's like, don't make a scene in public. Sometimes telling them straight out, hey, you're making me uncomfortable, knock it off, works. I'm not saying it doesn't work. But if the situation just escalates after you've said, hey, I'm uncomfortable, can you knock this off? I'm not interested. If they go for a physical threat, an angel shot would be necessary. And I'm not saying that screaming is not a viable way out. I'm just saying it's not always the greatest thing to do. Fuck, not making a scene in public. If I'm afraid, I'm making a scene. Oh, yo, bro. And that's okay. If you want to make a scene because you're scared and want everybody's attention, that's fine. I'm not saying that your way out is not viable. I'm just saying that a lot of people with social anxieties, introverted tendencies, and PTSD aren't gonna scream out or not gonna make a scene because they're too scared. They don't want everybody to judge them. That's the third is my next week without counting my shift differential and my normal 40 hours. That's that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. You got a lot of money coming your way, huh? It's a lot of money. And money make the world go round and put food on the table. Oh, I'm t ticking 2 to 3 boxes, but if it's my fear of life versus my anxiety, I think my fear is got it beat. I mean, and that's not the same for everybody. That's not the same for everyone. And that's okay. That is perfectly okay. Fair, but I'm a giant pussy, so way, either I'm yelling or running or both. I mean, that's fair. I mean that's fair, and everybody's different, and that's okay. No shame on people being different. 600 plus 48, 10 plus 56.7 plus 261. Brain. My brain. My brain just got assaulted. Hold up. Hold, hold the fuck up. Jesus Christ. My brain just went on full throttle breakdown of those numbers. Ellie, you just mentally fucked my brain. Sounds like 1,730 or something, I think. I mean, that's better than what I would have done. About 1,728 in a week. Close enough. That's a lot of money. I, that's quite a bit of money. That's without normal shift diff, assuming lowest shift diff. I'm sorry, but that's still a lot of money. 1,778. Am I reading this right? That is uh, that is a lot of money. That's 40 hours a week. I'm working like about 76 hours for it next week, homie. I, I think I'm broken. In 7 days, 76 hours, I feel broke. Yeah, yeah, I feel broke too. You are, lol. Wow. I work in a hot. Oh, that's right. You do work in a hospital. And Ellie, I'm gonna have to say this. You are a sugar mommy right now. Just by adding all those numbers up, you would absolutely be a sugar mommy to a broke bitch. They fucked up the schedule and forgot to give a girl her vacation time. I was like, bet, give me them hours. I was off those days anyways. I mean, more hours, more money. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Are we bringing out the ooh woos and oh woes? Now I've made an entire voice switch. Are you happy? I might be broke, but at least I have free time, 60 hours, 80 hours. I cannot at least, bro, that's an art of my new model. I am broke. I am broke, bish. I mean, yeah. I'm also kind of a broke bitch, so that's my part. I need to stop thinking of copyrighted songs. In paycheck, let me maths. Hang on, cause that's a week's pay. That's fine. So, where do I become like hospital person? Oh my. Oh my. Asking for a friend, of course. That ayo. That's sus. 2,428 in 2 weeks. Am I Bork brain or am I bark brain or is that just oh wow. That's a that's a wow. I just do registration. Yeah, you're literally paid to make people feel miserable. Wait, you're not a doctor, just register. Hey, whoa, hold up there. Every part of the hospital is important. Without the registration, the doctors wouldn't know whose patient is who. Every part of the hospital is important. Every single part. And that's fair. But every part of the hospital is important. Without registration, people wouldn't know what's wrong or where the area of the problem is or where they're supposed to be or what doctor they're seeing or anything. Registration are the backbone of hospitals. Without them, doctors would be like chickens without heads. They're important. And to think that they're less important than a doctor is wrong. Because without the proper paperwork or the proper registration, doctors have no idea where you are. I go in and ask people, I go in, ask people, what's your email insurance? And let me get you to sign your consents. At least required. Did you at least require a degree, or is just hospital be like, yo, registration done? I'm sorry, what? And Ellie, your job is important because without that, bro, without registration, hospital don't get paid. Your insurance don't get filed. and the rest will handle itself. Yeah. Registration is important. It's absolutely important. It is absolutely needed, especially in the US because, US doctors need to get their monies. They need to be paid. All you needed is a high school diploma. I had a degree and a license to sell insurance. Miss Successful. I was overqualified. Yes, you are overqualified, and you are a boss. You are a lady boss. For not only being overqualified, but knowing that you could sell insurance if you wanted to. You made your success. I feel kind of jealous. I should have won the registration. And that's okay. Life is full of regrets and decisions we should have made. But we shouldn't linger on those decisions that we didn't make. We should be happy for the decisions we did make. You still can just apply to your local yeah, you can still apply to your local hospitals. Hospitals right now are looking for a lot of staff because COVID kind of hit hospitals really hard. Nah, too boring for me. My mind don't work the way I'm gonna keep where I'm at. And that's fair. That's fair. But talking from as perspective, hospitals got hit really hard by COVID because a lot of people lost their jobs or a lot of people couldn't handle the stress, so they quit. And a lot of people were pointing blame at doctors because COVID wasn't over yet. And it's not the doctor's fault that COVID is a thing. It's China. The people you should be mad at are China. I need to do my continuing education, continuing my license past March 2023. And that's okay. But the real people we should be mad at for COVID being a thing, the doctors should have gotten good. No, they couldn't have expected COVID-19. Bro, there was not a day that is the same. That's right. COVID, it wasn't the doctor's fault. And how are they supposed to treat something they don't know how to treat? Every patient is different. Oh my God. Lol, psych patients get you get their hoot. Yeah, but a lot of people were blaming doctors for COVID-19. It wasn't doctors' faults for COVID-19. They didn't know how to treat it. The real people you should be mad at. What do you do in registration? I'm thinking in my head, just paperwork. Like one giant excerpt page or something. I don't think it's that bad. But real people we should be angry about COVID-19 is fucking China. China is the one who let this get out. I was the one Chinese idiot who decided to eat a bat. Yeah. Oh, some say that China has specially designed COVID-19. Some people say it was from a fucking bat. You go in, talk to patients in the ER, you get to see shit they get into, how high they can get, etc. You do paperwork, yeah, but there's more than that. Yeah, you have to go, hi, my name is so and so. Do you have your insurance? Email, we gotta mail you your bill. Stuff like that. You see some shit there, to you get to talk to folks. That's true. It's very true. And you learn things that you have never seen before. 'Cause the world is a fucked up place. That's horseshit. That's all horseshit. It's a mutated similar virus. Not, oh, it's not a bet. COVID around 20. No, COVID-19 is, I think, a mutated virus of COVID that China was playing with, and then they were going to use it for overpopulation, and then they let it get out to the world. And they're kind of the reason the world is kind of fucked up right now. Shit got out of hand. Well, yeah, a lot of people think that China was playing with the COVID virus and they hyped it up a lot and they were going to use it for overpopulation. And then they're like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's let it the world. I love how censored and horse shit went through. What? Where did you hear that? A lot of people on both sides of the news are saying, well, China let this get out. China did this and China did that. A lot of people are thinking that China may have been playing with the old COVID virus, made it stronger. That's purely speculation. I don't know if it's true or not, so don't go around just saying it like that. But it is true that it started in China, and because China didn't close its borders, that it started to spread like wildfire. That much is true. Let's not spread disinformation. Yeah, nothing I've said on COVID-19 can be solidified as true, other than the fact that the virus did start in China and it spread very quickly across the planet. It's pure speculation whether China did it on purpose or not. And that's not my place to decide whether it's true or not. But COVID-19 is not the same as the other COVID, which is, I think, I don't know it's I don't know its other name other than COVID. But COVID-19 is a mutated version, I guess. Because what I heard is there was a bat. I later did some research for 2000, 2000. Well, because markets, animal food, something out. There was an outbreak. The market shut down. It opened again, and it happened again. Boom, COVID-19. But that's I heard. No one knows, I guess. Yeah, it started in China and spread like quickly. Is 100% a fact. Yes, that is a fact. It did start in China. It did spread really fast. A lot of people didn't know what was going on. A lot of people didn't know what to do. And then there was the mass quarantine thing. It's SARS-CoV-12 2 is the actual virus. Yeah. COVID-19 is just the revamped version. And COVID-19 wasn't because of COVID-19 mutation of the SARS COVID-2, doctors didn't really know how to treat it because they didn't know what it was. Okay, we're not going to blame government here. Sure, the government has some fucked up things they've done, but I don't we don't need to be spreading that misinformation that the government's behind it. But it was true for the first like few days of COVID-19 that nobody really knew what they were looking at. Nobody knew why people were dying. And you're sure as hell your body didn't know what the fuck was happening. Because COVID-19 was not registered as a virus in your body, your body didn't know to fight it off. So you would get really sick and you didn't know what you were doing. I want to punch something so bad right now. I'm getting those stupid notifications. No, COVID-19, it's a disease that this SARS-CoV-12 gives. Yeah. Well, thank you for correcting me. But it did mutate quite a bit. And that's why it was very hard to get a vaccine for COVID-19 and why it took a very, very long time. That much is true. The vaccine took a very long time due to the mutational properties. Also, COVID-19 tests fucking suck. It's like sticking a like 2 3 years ago we had like term meeting host a schedule for every week. So the 2 to 3 years I've been getting notifications I can't turn off. That's like Bishop Prizes caused the Black Plague. I mean, if we're talking the Black Plague now, what caused the Black Plague was bad hygiene and fleas off of rats. And that's understandable annoyance. But yeah, the Black Plague was. I've had three. You've had three what? You've had three COVID tests? No, the Black Plague was in. Okay, we're talking European Black Plague. The first time the Black Plague was ever discovered was because of bad hygiene and rats coming off of ships. Their fleas had the disease in them, and they bit the rats, and the rats bit humans. And then it started to spread. The American government made the Black Plague in France. No, they didn't! The American government didn't exist back then. It makes sense. Was political gain political power? What? No. It's not the rats themselves. Yes, the European plague in. No, I didn't say it was the rats itself. It's in 70, yeah, in the 1700s. And no, 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 no. The government didn't do anything to France. Calm down with that. The government did not cause any disease unintentionally. And we're talking 1700s Black Plague. The Black Plague was not caused by the rats themselves or the fleas themselves. It was also caused by the lack of. Uh, 1350. We're talking European. Like King Richard European. King Richard the First European era. Or was it? I don't remember if it was Richard or not, but it was one of the Richards or Johns. Okay, now I'm looking this up because you're confusing me. The Black Plague is not. Bishop is a germ carried by the guts of the fleas. It was the fleas, but it contracted the disease. It was the 1300s. Okay, okay. I'm not saying that the fleas or the germ itself caused the Black Plague. It wasn't the rats or the fleas by themselves. It was a combination of three different things. One, poor hygiene. Two, the lack of piping, because you have to understand in the 300s when you fill the chamber pot, what do? You empty it. So where do you empty it? You emptied it in the streets. They would empty their chamber pots in the streets, which is the fact of the poor hygiene. The bubonic plague is a type of infection caused by international pest germicide. Humans who got bitten by the fleas come down with the plague. An example, the disease spread between animals and people. Bubonic disease. No, it was not the government. The American government did not exist in the 1300s. The government did not exist then. I'm sorry, but they did not exist in the time era that you are describing that they did that in. And yes, I'm not. The fleas carried a virus that got a lot of people sick and caused the bubonic plague. But what also was a key factor in the bubonic plague spread and deadliness of it was the fact they had very poor hygiene. How do you know that? You weren't there. Because it was written in it. Because history. You sat in a history class. No, the lack of pest control in tight living chambers, chamber pots would cause dysentery and other conditions, not the plague. Yes, I understand. Yes, they didn't have. Yeah, families would get sick because they couldn't, quarantine from the sick family member. That's what spread it so quickly. And the church took advantage of that. Like, if you had a family member, you had to get rid of them. You had to get rid of them fast. Or you were gonna go to hell. But yeah, but history I made up the government you have been listening. I'm sorry. The government doesn't make the history. What? 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 I'm so confused by you, sir. Again, hygiene affects the different conditions. Yeah, I know. I'm more confused about the fact that he's saying the American government did this in the 1930s, in the 1300s, even though they didn't exist. Like Washington wasn't even alive then. Yeah, they print the history books, but they don't get to write actual events. They don't get to rewrite shit because it's taken to like actual historians around the world and proofread. The government had nothing to do in the 1300s. Bubonic plague. I don't understand why you are saying the government did this. It's not the government. It's not. The government has nothing to do with it. I'm saying that it spread so quickly from person to person because one, very tight spaces. Two, not everything was history is unknown facts. Some facts are hidden, conquered, narratives spun based on factors. The wars that have wasn't reported want to be reported. It seems something like the government would do. It makes sense if you think about it. I mean, yeah, it makes sense, but now American government is causing plague is horseshit. Yet no, the government wasn't around in the 1300s. There's no way they could have caused the plague. And there's no way the government would have caused COVID-19. Nobody caused COVID-19 intentionally. It just China didn't close their borders and it spread very quickly and everybody was scrambling to try to figure out what to do. I want ice cream. That's so random. But now I kind of want ice cream now. Like, Ellie, that was out of left field. But they were. They were also around the Wild West. They would have been there for the Black Plague. I'm sorry. Washington was a child. No, not even a child. He wasn't even born. Because he was born in the 19s. I have a I have a Tillamook ice cream Rocky Oh, Choco. Oh boy. Oh my. Oh my. Girl, you are making me jealous. Oh, you are making me so jealous. But no, the founding fathers of the American government were not alive in the 1300s. I'm sorry, but they weren't. They were born really close to the 1900s. So, yeah, I am PMSing. I'm done with the topic. So, this topic, so it came from right place.
I mean, if we want to talk ice cream, we can, because ice cream is fucking delicious. Oh no, sweet summer child. PMSing is a lady's term for oh God. How am I gonna explain this? PMSing is you don't need to know. Yeah, you really don't want to know either. I'm sorry, but you don't need to know. Yes. Ice cream. Okay, okay. Ice cream is delicious. I don't care who you are. If you think ice cream is disgusting, we cannot be friends. Ice cream is fucking delicious. Thank you for the follow. Oh, I just Google it, so it's. Why did you Google it? Yeah, ice cream is okay. But yeah, why did you Google that? I said you don't want to know. I'm confused why you Googled that, but okay. So, Ellie, are you enjoying your Rocky Road ice cream? My brain can't leave things unanswered. I mean, I guess that's fair. Plus, it's not that bad. It's just a. I'm gonna pretend that was not said. I'm gonna breeze right past that and pretend that was not just said to me. Mm. Park brain. So, I might come out with a lore stream once I finish the lore of my character. Mm. Lore streams are gonna be a thing coming up, so I'm gonna make you guys aware of that. That there are gonna be some lore streams. Your character has lore? Yes, 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 I do. I have lore. I have a whole entire story to tell. But today is not a lore stream. It is it's just a sit down and chat kind of day. I was in the shower getting the ice cream now. That is perfectly fine. You go get your ice cream, honey. Oh my God, Oh my God, were there Irish Vikings? Maybe. Maybe there were. And Ellie, you go get your ice cream, girl. Can you imagine like a badass Viking, but he starts speaking in an Irish accent, handing out potatoes? That would be awesome. I mean, yeah, that sounds kind of cool. That sounds really cool, actually. Oh, a settlement in Dublin. Well, yeah. This is not a lore stream, so I'm not gonna tell you any stories yet. But I will let you guess how old you think I am. I can already tell you that I am a mystical creature. I'm just Now I'm just imagining potato Vikings. Are they Vikings made out of potatoes? Or are they Vikings with potato sacks? Because I think that would be rather interesting. You said you worked full time, right? So probably 23 to 22 to 23 or something. They were Vikings who exclusively raided potato farms. Oh. Um, Out of character, I am roughly around that age. But character-wise, no, I'm not that old. Well, actually, I'm a lot older than that. Ice cream acquired. Acquired the ice cream? Is it delicious? The quest for the ice cream. It better be tasty if it was that good. Worth it. I hope the ice cream is really good because the quest of the ice cream is just completed. If it's not good, then it's a waste. Oh, character wise, 3,045. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. I will say you got close. You got very close. Abso-fucking-lutely. Ah, that's amazing. I'm so glad your ice cream is delicious. Speaking of ice cream, I think I'm gonna go on a quest for the ice cream. I will be right back. Behave, and maybe I'll tell you character-wise how old I am. What can I say? A professional gambler. I'm good at guessing. Oh, we'll see how good you are when I tell you. I will be right back. It'll take me like maybe 1 minute actually. So I will be back in 1 minute. Enjoy your ice cream and chatting with each other while I go get a little snacky. And I am back with my own ice cream. Mm. So, you were close. Welcome. Thank you. Character-wise, I am 4,748 years old. Ice cream is good. I don't care. I have cookies and cream from Blue Bunny. Mm. Yes, there is a 3 in there. Ice cream, ice cubes. You want ice cubes? I would pick ice cubes over ice cream any day. What? I mean, okay, but what? That's kind of weird, but okay. Cookies and cream. Blue Bunny's cookies and cream, which is just vanilla ice cream with Oreos crushed up in it. I mean, it's not weird. On a hot day, if I don't have ice cream, I'll chew on an ice cube. I have blue. I don't know if you heard me the first time or the second time, but I have Blue Bunny cookies and cream, which is Oreos crushed up into vanilla ice cream. But yeah, I did say it was weird. Okay, I apologize. It's a little weird. Like if I had the option, okay, it's a little weird. If I had the option of ice cream or ice cubes, I would go for ice cream. I mean, yeah, they are good. I wouldn't have them in the middle of winter, but fuck no, don't apologize. Own it. Okay, it's fucking weird then. Like, I'm not saying they're not good. It's just if I don't have ice cream and it's really hot outside, I will definitely eat an ice cube. Mm-hmm. It's so good. I love my ice cream. It's so good. It's so good. Mm-hmm. I could die happy right now. Wait, you also said eat. Finally, I'm not alone who eats ice cubes and putting them in, or instead of putting them in a drink. Yeah, I'll eat an ice cube. I'm not above eating an ice cube if I'm hot. It's a hot day outside. I'll eat a damn ice cube. I don't fucking care. Who do you think? Like, now, if I was gonna, like, if I have tea, like, if someone's offering tea and it's really warm, and there's no ice cubes, I'll just stick it in the freezer till it turns into an ice cube. Or till it gets cold. But if there is ice cubes, I will put them in a drink. But I also will eat them. Mm, mm. I'm in heaven right now. A little eating ASMR. Because, oh my god, you could not pull me away from this bowl of ice cream. You gonna stick tea in a freezer? Wait, no, back up a second. Yeah, like, I don't. Okay, you take that back, sir. I am not a sir. How dare you? I am a woman. I prefer iced tea over a cold. I prefer iced tea over hot tea any day. I am not a sir. Do not call me a sir. You're gonna unfollow me over tea? That's kind of stupid. Oh, iced coffee is disgusting. Okay, okay, calm down, calm down, calm down. Who invented iced tea was like, damn, it's hot, but it's also tea time. So I gotta drink tea. What if I put tea? What if I put ice in tea? Iced tea is an amazing summer drink. Okay, no, 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 no. I don't put tea that is made to be hot in the freezer. No. I put, like, I'm talking like if it's a bottle. No, I don't put a cucumber in the stove. What is wrong with you? I slice that up and I fry it. No, I don't put a bottle of Coca-Cola in the microwave. Calm down. Let me explain. Let me explain. Let me explain. Now, I know the difference between hot tea and iced tea. If it's a bottle of iced tea and it's which is supposed to be cold, I will put it in the freezer. But if it's served from a tea kettle, but if it's served from a tea kettle or a tea set, you're supposed to drink it hot. I know that. And that if you serve it like that, okay, iced tea is supposed to be cold. Hot tea is supposed to be hot. Will I let it cool down a bit so I don't burn my tongue? Yes. Will I put ice in a hot tea? No. Because it's supposed to be warm. But iced tea on a summer day is supposed to be cold. It's and a lot of people are like, well, what about hot? A lot of people have this controversial over apple cider because apple cider can be served cold and hot. Hot apple cider is really good, and cold apple cider is really good. Why should we have to determine what should be hot and what should be cold? Coffee cold is disgusting. I'm not wrong, but I'm not wrong though. Because imagine this with me. You've been it's summertime. You've been working outside. You're really, really, really hot, and your significant other gives you a nice cold glass of iced tea. Would you not drink it? Because you're hot. You've been in the sun all day. Would you not drink that tea? That is the question right now. Would you or would you not drink the iced tea if you were really hot and have been in the sun all day? Because I feel like the answer should be yeah, you drink it. Would you like it? No. But you would drink it because you don't want to die. I would throw that shit in the trash can in front of her and grab myself a hot cup of tea. You would drink a hot cup of tea when you're already one, hot, two, sweating your balls off, been in the sun all day during summer. And she thought, you know what? Maybe I'll give you something cold to drink. And you just throw it away? Look, I wear long pants and thick hoodies during the summer, even 30 degrees Celsius. I'm not saying no to hot tea. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're not talking 30 degrees Celsius. We're talking like 150. Like you're sweaty, your shirt's off. She's like, here, have some iced tea. It'll make you feel better. You're dehydrated. You drink that shit. What do you mean, yes? You would drink the hot. If she gave me anything else, I would slurp that shit up. But iced tea, hell no. Okay, okay, okay. You're allowed to have your opinion. I will have my variants of tea. Yeah, I know that is. That's 300 degrees. Yeah, it's hot as balls. Hot as shit. And no, I don't. I wouldn't. I would not stick a cucumber in the stove. I'd slice that shit up and fry it and put some salt on it. If she came with a nice Slurpee, nice cold bottle of cola, sign me up. If she comes with me and like, here, drink the devil's syrup. Hell no. Okay, okay. Okay, calm down here a second. Okay, so it's 150 degrees outside. You're hot. You're sweaty. Your significant other, she comes up to you and she's like, "Here, you want some lemonade? It's nice and cold." You drink that shit. But if it's iced tea, you're like, "Fuck no." Okay, fine. Now, if you say you're having hot lemonade, oh, I'm not having that argument with you. Lemonade is not made to be hot. I don't care who you are. You ain't drinking hot lemonade. You could get away with hot cider. Yeah, exactly. Who in their right mind would drink hot lemonade? Please explain that to me. I mean, hot water, it's fine. Hot lemonade is not. No, lemonade is made to be cold. Have you ever had hot lemonade? No, fuck that. If you come to me with a cup of hot lemonade all steamy and shit, I will fucking splash that shit in your face. I gotta go to bed. Good night. Good night. Good night, Ellie. No, you can't just drink hot cider. Oh, hot cider is a problem too? Like hot apple cider on an October evening? That shit's good. Good night, Ellie. Have a good night. Don't let the bed bug bite. If you get a cold, do lemonade and whiskey with honey. Hot. It's called hot today. Today. Toddy. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Hot lemonade with honey, with whiskey with honey, I will accept. That's a remedy. I will accept that shit. Just but Ellie, hot lemonade on its own, like by itself. Like no whiskey, no honey. I can't get behind hot chocolate milk because milk at a certain degree will start to kernelize. That shit's gross. Like milk at a certain degree. Okay, hot lemonade with whiskey and honey. That is a cold remedy. It's a natural cold remedy. That I can put up with that. But hot lemonade by itself, no whiskey, no honey, get that shit out of here. Like, just get that shit out of here. Yeah, hot lemonade by itself should not exist. Never had whiskey, so can't talk about that. Lemonade shouldn't be hot. Yeah. They're like, okay, shouldn't be any pineapple on a pizza. That's that's controversial, and I'm not getting into that argument. I am not getting into that argument of whether pineapple should be on pizza. Let's not start that argument, okay? Let's calm down here for a second. We're getting into fighting words now. Calm down a second. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Let's not get into the pizza and pineapple thing. Let's not get into the pizza and pineapple thing. Cause like that's gonna start a fight in chat, and I'm not about to have that. Let's not get into the pizza and pineapple thing. Cause like that's gonna start a fight in chat, and I'm not about to have that. To any new viewers that are out there, don't be afraid to chat or say anything. I'm effectively out of topics and things to rant about, honestly. And that's okay. That is perfectly okay. That is all right. And if you're new to viewing or new to this stream, don't be afraid to like just tap something out. We've been streaming for 2 hours. Oh, that's the longest stream I've made so far. Do you not like hot cider? What do you do outside of streams anyway? Outside of streams, I work as a not a telemarketer, but I work as a online assistant for products. No, you don't like hot cider with like cinnamon in it? Cinnamon. Hot apple cider with cinnamon. That shit is the fucking bomb. Mm. Yeah, kind of like a help desk, yeah. I deal with people on the phone all day when I work, and I have to be nice. I see, I see, I see. That's fine. I'm not here to change your opinion. My job is pretty much to just abstain from human contact altogether. Quite nice, honestly. That's alright. I don't leave my house. I just hop on the help desk call chat line and help the people who are instructed to me to the best of my ability. I mean, I guess that's fair. I don't have to leave the comfort of my home. That doesn't sound too bad. This doesn't sound too bad of a job, actually. No, it's awesome. Well, I'm glad you like your job. That's the important part is you like your job. That's that's fair. Not all part-time jobs are going to be great, like that one. Um, as far as this has been a 2-hour stream, I have been now. I know the stream is going to be a little short today. And once I get a more stable streaming schedule, they'll be a little longer and all that stuff. There is going to be a lore stream coming up soon. But anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. And thank you so much for chatting with me today. Um, don't be afraid to join the pack. No judgments here. All are welcome. Yeah, stream is ending. Join the pack. No judgment here. All are welcome. Lore videos. I don't have a steady stream schedule yet, but when I do have a steady stream schedule, I will update you on a steadier stream schedule. For right now, there are just going to be little streams here and there. So, yeah, there are going to be little stream videos here and there. But yeah, I want to grow as a community. So, yeah. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you so much for being here. If you liked this, then please let me know. And in the future, I hope to do a lot more things once we grow. I had fun too. No, it's perfectly fine because this was just a talking stream today. So you are perfectly fine. Have a good one. Goodbye. Have a great day. Have a fantastic day. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.